Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Zaim Amin and I would like to present to you about our project, which is Pacemaker. Our group consists of Ahmad Zaim Amin, which is me, Mohamad Izzat and Mohamad Nabil Amiruddin. Okay, let we go at the first part. What is the subtopic that will be explained for this project? In this slide, I will tell to you why do we choose this project and what's the function of it, the circuit description based on the component used, which will be presented by Izzat, and then result of the simulation of the project in Proteus that will be presented by Nabil Amiruddin. And then let we go to the next slide. Why do we choose this project and what is the function of it? Okay, why Pacemaker? Pacemaker is an innovation that helps many people who suffer heartbeat problem. So in this description, I would like to tell to you that there have many of people who suffer heartbeat problem, which is in heart activity, and then we want to implement this project to improve the lifeline of this device, which can help to make the battery to be long lasting, and then to develop a simulation that can help others to encounter the problem happen from this device, which is sometimes there will be a mistake or a malfunction in the device, so it can be prevented. So what it is used for? The pacemaker is used to send electric pulse to help the heartbeat at normal rate and rhythm. And then the heartbeat also used to maintain the heart activity and prevent the malfunction of heart, which is we can see there are two simple example, which is brachycardia. Brachycardia happens when the heartbeat is too slow, and then tachycardia. Tachycardia is the heartbeat when it start to go too fast. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and very good day. My name is Mohamad Izzat bin Azaha, metric number DE190106, and I will explain about component used for our simulation. So this is the list of our component. We have battery as the power supply, push button for trigger the 555 timer, resistor filtering charge for the capacitor ensure a clean trigger for the timer, and LED for output indicator. So the output switch between high and low states at a tunable frequency and pulse width. Frequency depends on the value of the two resistor, which is R1 and R2, and capacitor C1. So this is the pin of 555 timer IC. So we have firstly we have pin number 1, which is ground, act as output pin. Number 2, pin number 2 is trigger, act as input pin, responsible for transition of SR flip flop. Pin number 3, output, uh, output driver waveform. Pin number 4, reset pin, act as input pin. A negative pass on reset will disable or reset the timer. Pin number 5, control voltage, which is CV, act as input pin. It's control the width of the output pass by controlling the threshold and trigger value. Pin number 6, threshold, act as input pin. Compare the voltage applied at the terminal with a reference voltage, which is 2 over 3. Pin number 7, discharge, which is DC, act as input pin, connect to open collector of transistor. which discharge a capacitor between intervals, and pin number 8 VCC supply as supply voltage. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Mohamad Nabil Amiruddin. My number is DE18082. I'm from Group 2 and I will explain about our group simulation part for the medical device that we have choose, which is a pacemaker. So in our circuit, we are using IC555 timer as its timing pulse. So IC can be configured into two mode, which is a stable and also monostable mode, which we will stimulate the monostable mode. So in monostable mode, 555 timer output a high pulse, and a monostable is a single stable state or an off state, which means whenever it is triggered by an input pulse, the monostable switch and before it's back into its temporary states. So for the input pulse, we are using push button, and it will be captured by pin 2 at IC, which is trigger pin, and the output is at pin 3, will be captured by the oscilloscope. So we also use LED to indicate the output whenever the push button is give out input. So the LED will blink, means their output are generated at pin 3. So now I will run. So, so you can see here, whenever the push button is pushed, the LED blink, and also the trigger goes low and the output goes high before it go low again. So like that. So for the push button, it's indicate the heartbeat. Where if the heartbeat of a person goes low, it will trigger the device to give out a high pulse in maintaining the heart condition of a person. Like so, the trigger goes low and then the output goes high before it go into its common state. So that's all from me. Thank you.